Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I'm here on the show, and, yeah, I'm here to talk about the Dodgers, game. The Dodgers won. They actually won a game. I was getting frustrated at the start, because the Dodgers, they take a 1-0 lead to start. Kershaw doesn't have it, in the first inning. He gives up 4 runs, but the next 2 he gets scoreless, and he's done after that. So it was really up to the bullpen. Besides Kirby Yates, I thought they were actually good tonight. And Tanner Scott had a scoreless outing. Yes, can you believe that, ladies and gentlemen? Tanner Scott had a scoreless outing. But besides that, I thought the bullpen was pretty damn good for the final about 5 innings, 5, 6 innings. Thought they done a really good job. The only 3 hits were given up by Kirby Yates, and Kopech had 2 walks, but he was able to get out of the inning. So I thought they done a pretty damn good job out of the bullpen to follow Kershaw. After he didn't have it in the first inning, but he was able to give us 2 good ones. But we left the bases loaded there in the second inning. No bases loaded, no outs. We don't score. I'm like, oh boy. It's going to be a long night, but the Dodgers get the bases loaded again. No outs. I'm like, oh boy, here we go. But the Dodgers scored what? What did they score in the 5th inning? They scored 6 runs, which was really the big inning, where they got 6 runs. The Giants actually responded back because of Kirby Yates, which we'll get into. But then they scored 3 runs in the top of the 6th to really put it out of reach, really, when you think about it. So, man, never down them with the bases loaded. Never did. Totally. But just good to see the Dodgers offense erupt after last night was just a disaster. Only 1 run. I didn't think the pitching sucked. I thought the pitching was actually pretty good for the most part. To be exact, Kirby Yates sucked and Kershaw had a bad first inning, to where he just wasn't getting the swing and miss stuff. But he just had the bad first inning. Next 2 innings, he was good. Kirby Yates sucked, but it's a great win. The way they need to play when their starters perform. When their starters perform, they can win any of them. Any game. Ohtani, Betts, Freeman combined 8 hits tonight and 4 RBIs with Ohtani homering. But also you got Teo. 3 for 5 with 3 RBIs coming through. Conforto with great at-bats. Drawing a walk, 2 walks, and getting a hit. Pages with 2 hits there. Rojas with a great at-bat where he drove in 2 runs. Rortvedt, 2 for 5, 2 RBIs at the bottom of that lineup. Just a great contribution up and down the lineup. Muncy had a walk. He got hit in the head by a pitch, so hopefully Max is okay. He got hit by a pitch again after a scare last night. Now another one tonight. But it really is remarkable how both the big free agent bullpen additions have been worse than ice this season. But just good to see the offense actually deliver tonight. But yeah, a good W. Better offensive game than they put up 13 runs. I would like more consistency though from game to game. But it was a great night for Teo, going 3 for 5 with 3 runs. Shohei with a homer, his 49th, I believe. Great out of the bullpen. Henriquez struck out the side. Wrobleski struck out 4. Scott were all very good. So now they're 83 and 65, and Glasnow will go tomorrow for the series win, and try and take 2 out of 3 in San Francisco. And that was a good spot to put Tanner Scott in a 6-run game, which was actually a good spot. I mean, Kopech got out jam, but I still have a hard time trusting a guy who doesn't know where it's going half the time in October, where he had those 2 walks. Luckily, he was able to get out of it, but still. But they should have just started the inning with Wrobleski and what was it, the ball in the 5th? Should have just started Robo. Tummy! But yeah, it's time to get rid of Yates. He just looks old. He's only got 2 pitches, and they both suck. He can't throw strikes, can't get a chase in the splitter, constantly behind in the count. Yeah, it's going to be a no for me on the playoff roster. But a good response by the offense. The Giants had scored 3 runs. They get one 1 on a wild pitch and 2 on that 2-run double. And Rortved's even hitting the ball with the Dodgers. He hadn't been hitting before he come here, but now he's starting to hit the ball and play good defense behind the plate. And a good comeback after trailing 4-1 early in this one. So, good dub. Let's go over the stat sheet. So, let's go over your team. Let's go over the player stats here. Once I get them up here with my stat sheet. But the Dodgers had 17 hits tonight, drove in 13 runs. Logan Webb didn't have a good start, uncharacteristic of him. Just a horrible start. Never looked comfortable in this one. I mean, he did get out of that bases load jam, but we were able to get another one against him when he went out of the game. But for the Dodgers, Clayton Kershaw, 3 innings, 5 hits, 4 earned runs, 4 walks, 2 strikeouts. Was just terrible in the first inning. But he was able to pitch 2 scoreless after that, after the rough first inning. But then the bullpen does their job. Henriquez, 1 inning, no hits, no runs, no walks, 3 strikeouts. Kirby Yates, 0.2 innings, 3 hits, 3 earned runs, 1 walk, 1 strikeout. But then Wroblewski, great job out of the bullpen. 2.1 innings, no hits, no runs, no walks, and 4 strikeouts for Wroblewski out of the pen. Excuse me. Kopech, 1 inning, no hits, no runs, 2 walks, 1 strikeout. He got a strikeout and a flyout to end the inning, but he's still really, really wild with his pitches. Tanner Scott, 1 inning, no hits, no runs, no walks, and 1 strikeout. So, other than Kirby Yates and Kershaw in the first inning, I thought the Dodgers pitched really, really damn well. For the offense, Ohtani, 3 for 5, a walk and RBI with some homer, scored 3 runs. Bates, 2 for 5, a walk and RBI, scored 2 runs. And Freeman, 3 for 6, 2 RBI. So, Dodgers' first 3 hitters went a combined 8 for 16 with 4 RBIs and homered. They need their top 3 to hit. Muncy 0 for 2 and a walk. Teo 3 for 5, 3 RBIs. Great game from Teo. Good thing he's starting to hit the last few games. Conforto 1 for 2, 2 walks, an RBI and a run scored. Those some great at-bats by Conforto. Pages 2 for 5. Rojas 1 for 4, a walk, 2 RBIs, and Rortvedt 2 for 5, 2 RBIs. He's even hitting the ball here, which is crazy. But the Dodgers improved to 83 and 65. They had 17 hits, 13 runs, 1 error. 1 in the first, 2 in the third, 6 in the fifth, 3 in the sixth, and 1 in the ninth. For the Giants, Logan Webb, 4 innings, 10 hits, 6 earned runs, 2 walks, 5 strikeouts by Logan Webb. Yeah, not a great outing from Logan Webb, just never really had it in this one. Maybe I don't know if he's their ace. Maybe they need to get an ace for this team. Bodo, 0.2 innings, 3 hits, 3 earned runs, 2 walks, no strikeouts. Matt Gage, 1.1 innings, 2 hits, 3 runs, 1 walk, no strikeouts. Tristan Beck, 2 innings, no hits, no runs, 1 walk, 1 strikeout, and win. 1 inning, 2 hits, 1 run, no walks, and 1 strikeout for the Giant offense. Ramos was 1 for 4 and a walk. Devers 0 for 4 and a walk, and Damas 2 for 1 RBI. Chapman 2 for 4 and a walk and RBI. Flores and Schmidt were each 0 for 4 and a walk. Encarnacion 1 for 2 RBIs. Matos 1 for 3 a walk and an RBI. And Bailey 1 for 3 a walk and 2 RBIs for the Giant offense. For the Giants offense, they went 8 hits, 7 runs, 4 in the first, 3 in the fifth, no errors, and they dropped to 75 and 73. So we'll go over the scoring summary. Top of the first, Freeman singles, score Ohtani, but in the bottom of the first, Adames single, Chapman single, ground out by Encarnacion, and then an RBI single from Matos. Top of the third, Ohtani homers and Teo doubles. Top of the fifth, Teo doubles again to take the lead. Conforto sac fly, Rortvedt double, and a bat single. By the bottom of the fifth, Encarnacion doubles, and then Bailey doubles make it 9-7. But then a wild pitch and an RBI double from Rojas make it 12-7, and then Freeman with an RBI double make it 13-7. Your final score. So, Dodgers and Giants tomorrow, rubber match. See who takes 2 of 3. Hopefully, Dodgers can do it tomorrow. Offense showed up. Thought the pitching, for the most part, done a really good job. And the Dodgers get a win after a great offensive performance. Tomorrow will be Tyler Glasnow against Robbie Ray, 4:05 Eastern. See if the Dodgers can take 2 out of 3 against the Giants. So, leave a like, subscribe for more, and text I'm Mac a lot. Peace. And I'll be back here with the NASCAR review for Bristol, and I'll do the NFL news in the same video, because the video limit's 8, and I'll do those two in the same video. So yeah, peace.